Okay, I'm delighted to present this 2014 very late 64 plate model Volvo V70 2 litre diesel. It's a business edition estate in the dark metallic blue with full black leather and satellite navigation. It's one owner from new, so it's never changed hands before, and it's been serviced by the same Volvo dealership from new right the way through to January 2019, where it's had a full service and new brake pads. So we'll have a closer look, panel by panel. Looking at the bonnet, it is in absolutely astonishing condition. Bear in mind this vehicle has covered nearly 135,000 miles. The condition of the front looks comparable to something that's maybe done 20,000, so it's excellent. The only thing I can fault on the front is there's a little bit of delamination to the original number plate, which for the mileage is to be expected here, and also a very slight touch in on the bumper just there. Other than that, the front is perfect. So looking down the driver's side, hopefully you can see from the video that there are absolutely no marks on the car at all. No scratches, no car park dents, nothing. It's all very tidy indeed. The alloy wheel on the front driver's side is unmarked. They're matching Continental tyres all round. The door mirror, you can see, is unmarked. Places where you normally get the marks, like down the door edges, you can see is all perfect. Very unusual for a car of this mileage. The same applies to the passenger door at the back, also immaculate. The rear alloy has just one mark here, which is very trivial, and the tyre, a Continental again, with brand new tread, I would assume fitted very recently indeed. So looking at the back, amazingly, where you'd expect there to be scuffs and scratches along the top of the bumper, it really is pristine, and that also goes for the rear area here, and the black vinyl section below with the parking sensors is absolutely as new, unmarked. Same goes for the rest of the tailgate. Passenger side, again, absolutely no dents or scratches. Very straight all the way down, and again the alloy wheel virtually unmarked, just the most tiniest outer edge mark to the top there, and again matching Continental tyre. The mirror is unmarked. The front alloy is in pretty good shape, again just the most trivial of marks to the very outer edge, otherwise perfect. Even the wheel bolts are not corroded. On this front panel there has been a touch in here to just the inside of the swage line, just at the front here where there's been a scratch, which you can see, and the same also applies back here low down, where you can just see some very light surface marks on that rear wheel arch, and that really is it on the whole car. So overall, really lovely. It's only on a very close inspection that you can see any real evidence of previous use. The windscreen is perfect, and as you can see here, it is the original Volvo windscreen, and it does not have any chips or marks that I can see, which for the mileage is very impressive. So we're going to have a look in the boot. The boot area is in absolutely outstanding condition. It literally is completely unmarked, giving the impression that it's really not been used at all. The carpets are absolutely like new. The rear shelf has no real fraying to the edges, which would be typical of one of these cars. The section underneath is perfect, as you can see, and then beneath that there's the tools, the locking wheel nut adapter, and also emergency inflator and puncture repair kit is inside there, which again has never been taken out of the vehicle, never been used. So I say the boot is really exceptional. Interior, let's look at the rear first of all. I don't think these rear seats have been used because they are absolutely untainted, unmarked and unworn all the way through. So and you can tell obviously from the fact that the overmats and the carpets have no wear and tear at all. They are completely as new, and the backs of the front seats, where you'd normally have the kick marks from young children, etc., none of that. These often go weak, these storage areas here where people are in and out of those, but they've not had any use at all. So you can see that very clearly. While that door's open, we'll just take a look from the other side. So you can see it from the passenger side. Absolutely, completely pristine right the way through. Like a brand new car, literally. Quite unbelievable for the mileage. Now, the front. Business edition, so you've got all the toys there, internet, satellite navigation, cruise control, sonar, city safety, a 6-speed manual gearbox. Obviously it's full black leather. The seats are incredible. They're completely unworn, completely unmarked. The footwell here in the passenger side, obviously it's got a full original set of durable original Volvo overmats, so the carpets underneath have never seen the light of day, and the door cards and everything are also in perfect condition. Lastly, we'll go around and just look at the front from the driver's side. So driver's seat unworn, basically consistent with the other seats, so it's been very, very well looked after. The steering wheel is unworn around the edges where you'd typically expect there to be wear. Just going to start the vehicle. Running beautifully. It's a push button start. Satellite navigation system. Down here are all the gadgets to do with the onboard climate control, internet and audio controls and what have you. And then there's the gearbox there with all the aluminium trim around it. The multi-function steering wheel also has cruise control and the controls for the audio, as well as voice control to set the navigation by speech recognition. So lastly, I'll show you the engine bay with the engine running. You can see the underside of the bonnet is very clean, and the engine itself is running perfectly. Serviced by Volvo literally just 2 months ago. Just take one final look. It's daytime running lights on the bottom there. And thank you for watching.